Alright guys, it's your boy Falcon back again, and today we're working on a 2025 Chevy Equinox. Now today this is my wife's vehicle, and as you can see this LED strip up here, and on this side it's not coming on. This is what you call the daytime running lights, and basically the daytime running lights are not working. So on this particular vehicle, it's all supposed to be one assembly. The daytime running lights, the headlights, everything's all together. Even to replace the light bulbs, a piece of the butt to get to. So I'm gonna go to the process of taking the bumper off and everything, so I can kind of show you the process and everything that needs to be done to remove it. So here we go. Here's just showing you one more time. We have you can see the daytime running light on the right side turning on, but not the one on the left. So here we have our wiring diagram. Here we have for the Chevy 2025 Trax. This is the right side front headlamp, and we have the red and blue wire is gonna be our power source. We have the black one. Let me pull this up real quick. The black one is gonna be our ground, so that's pretty standard. And right here, the blue and brown cable is gonna be for our where we're gonna track this cable, the blue and brown wire. Here it is. The blue and brown wire is the right front daytime running lights right there. So that's gonna be our daytime running lights. Now these are LEDs, so you're probably not gonna get a full 12 volts. It's probably gonna be like a 5-volt reference. But we're gonna be chasing our blue brown wire and our power and ground. So here we go to the connector right here on the back of the headlight. Here we can see the red wire, our black wire, and right here the second one from the top, from the right to the left, you can see the blue wire right there, right next to the green one. So here we're gonna listen to it. First we're gonna listen for our power, and this I'm just gonna back probe this real quick. So this is gonna be our power, and now we're gonna move it. That's gonna be our ground right there. So now moving it over to our 5-volt reference. Let me adjust it a little bit better. So now what I'm gonna do, once I have it all hooked up, I'm gonna hit the remote control again, and like you guys saw it at the beginning, it wants to turn it on. Right there you can hear the 5-volt reference, and I didn't show you on the camera, but you can see showing 5 volts on the power probe. So we can see that we are getting 5 volts to the connector, which means our issue is going to be within the headlight itself. Here we can hear it when the 5 volts goes off, which is normally when the daytime running lights go off after you park the car. So now we need to take off the side skirt for both sides, and it's all going to be basically 8mm bolts all the way around. We need to take off the splash shield on the bottom. It goes that right here, and it just has like 5, 6, 8mm bolts all around. Once we remove that, same thing on the skirt on this side all the way through the bottom. 8mm bolts, same thing right here all the way through the top, and then just kind of move it out of the way. And then we're gonna have to take out this trim piece right here also. The trim piece is just clips, so we're gonna need to remove the side skirt, both sides like I said, and then I don't remember, I don't think we have any actual plastic clips. And then the front bumper, after you remove all the side skirts, everything is just clips. It only has 2 bolts on either corner of the actual bumper itself, and those go right here. And then the trim piece that I showed you that goes around the wheel well, you just kind of pop it out, just pull it towards you. You're gonna have I believe it's T30 bolts all the way on the top. This chrome piece stays on the bumper itself. I was making sure that I didn't crack that, because like I said, this is my wife's vehicle, and this is how it looks just to get to the headlights. Even if you want to replace a headlight bulb, you have to do all this. And even like that, to get to the headlight bulb, you almost have to take apart the entire headlight assembly. And then you can see the little side piece, we just kind of clip it off. We have only 2 connectors to undo to take off the bumper. Those 2 connectors there, one of them is going to be for your fog lights, and the other one is for the camera. For the actual headlight assembly, you disconnect it from the back, like I was showing you there. Then you have 5 bolts, one there, one right here. Then you have one right here on the bottom and one right here. And then you have like these little kind of clips. You can see one right here on the right side, right there, and then one on the top. But if you pull the headlight right here from this corner here, you can kind of take it all apart. So now we're gonna move over to the bench. Here we go. This right here is the ballast for the headlight bulb, and this right here is gonna be for the LED strips. This is the connector for the LED strips here, and this is gonna be for the LED strips. Now I did swap the right side and the left side, and I make sure, and I have a bad LED, like this here is what's bad on this car. The little board, something happened. They don't sell these parts separate, so you have to buy the entire thing from the dealer for like $700-800. So if your LED strip goes bad, this is probably what's wrong with it, and you're gonna have to get the whole headlight from the dealer, or you can buy a used one and just swap out the. You have to take off everything and just swap this out. And I hope this video helps somebody out.